Hey guys, it's Yuvraj and welcome to Bro Sage. So yeah, in this video we're gonna talk about my strange relationship with Japan and how the great influence Japan has over me over uh, my periods of life. Like let's start from my childhood. When I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of Japanese anime, which eventually grown into a substantial amount of influence over me because of I how I like the way the Japanese people used to live in their in the anime how it's short. But the thing is, I didn't even know it is called anime before I went into. I was in my 10th standard, 10th class, and when I when I saw that you know there was an anime Death Note. I That was my first anime actually, the which I saw as an anime, and when I was there, and it really grew me something like, yeah, Japan is cool. I mean, the people making this shit. I mean, here in India, the type of cartoons they make, it's weird. I mean, it's really childish. You don't wanna watch it as an adult after like 14. I don't think anybody would like it, but anyway, I still watch. I mean, I had a guy in my Discord server. you know he was 31. He was a great software engineer in Bangalore, and he was still available for like 4 5 years now. He's been constantly watching anime. How it grown because my father used to work in a Japanese multinational company, Honda car automotive, and they have their manufacturing plant here in Gurgaon. He and my father used to work there till he deceased due to 7 years ago due to heart attack. But yeah, there was their plans that they might go to Japan for their future service to the company because of their hard work. But it never succeeded because my father never been there. Now it also has some little factor in why I still have so much love for the country, for the Japan. The culture there is that culture which seriously you know attracts me towards the country. But it really grown out when I started watching anime as anime, because anime definitely has a lot of effect on me. When I started watching it, I because unlike many people, I didn't start with Naruto or something like that. I started watching slice of life anime, which depicted the actual reality of how Japanese society works, how Japanese schools work, how Japanese work culture is. Everything related to Japanese IRL things. I used to watch them, and when I was watching something like that, like about school life, university life, their work culture, their parental life, their whatever, their romance and stuff, it grown out to me, and it really affected me. And when I was in my 10th standard, there was COVID, and I didn't really had anything, and our papers was going to cancel anyway, so I just left studying, and I used to watch anime all day. But then I let this thing grow in me, because when I was in my 8th class, I was another guy running the rat race for IIT. Just IIT is actually, if you don't know, if you're not from India, the IIT is is a top-notch, engineering college. If you just go there, you will have a great money package for your entire life will be set and everything like that. But the thing is, it takes lot of hard work. You have to study 12 hours, 18 hours a day just to crack that good college. You just get that 99.99 percentile and stuff. But I wasn't cut out for that. In my 8th standard, I still used to think that I could crack into IIT. I would crack into J Advanced and stuff, but it never came into reality, because when I was in the ninth class, I just left it, because I just got to know the touch of reality. Just got into touch with the reality that it's really hard. That it's just almost impossible for me to do until I gave my 900%, 1000%, 9 10 times more than my actual capacity. Not sleep for days and days, something like that. But yeah, so in the ninth class, I was really bad in my math, science. I was really bad in that, but in ninth and 10th, I didn't studied not even as an average student. Back in my 8th class I was above average student, 80 to 90 percentile. When I was dreaming for IIT, I never really dreamed of IIT. It's just the money, the greed for money which you know just drive me all through the journey. But when I got into touch with the reality, I just got to know that yeah, it's not really that important. You can just get money from so many things in the world. You can do a lot of things, you will still get money, right? Money shouldn't be your first and foremost factor at what you will do in your life. I don't want I didn't want it to stuck at one place, so I just started dreaming about something else. And just watched that Romology's video. I didn't know that it will really change my mind. I just randomly in the night of after having our dinner, I was just with my phone and I was thinking, hey, should I watch? They're like, hey, Japan is cool, right? Anime is cool, Japan is cool, something like that. For that, I started just working on that and just randomly stuck on this video of how to just get into Japan. It gave me a brief idea that how rather easy it is than just working your ass off to just achieve something where you have to just study and some you don't get anything else. I wanted a life. I wanted to enjoy my every you know quarter of a second as well. So I just started with that in my 10th standard. I just started studying because I wanted to get into Japan. I knew there was a lot of things, JSO, JASSO, max scholarship, something like that. But yeah, just I wanted to get into Japanese school because it was much easier. I was looking for a easier path, but there is no easier path in the life, and I just got to know it right now. There is no easier path. But when I came into my 11th class, I started studying more, and let me tell you that I got my one of the highest scores in math, which I was really weak back in my ninth and 10th class. I was so scared that I couldn't score anything, but I scored one of the highest in my math in my boards exam of 12th class. It was not that unexpected because I just getting into math. I just started a like to it, so I scored one of the highest in my math subject. Even though I was one of the weakest students in my ninth 10th class, I even I scored like 30 out of 100 in my ninth class, in my 10th class. So it was really great experience when I scored good in my math. I mean, it was really just not because I became good eventually. I worked hard for this 2 years in my 11th and 12th class to get to that point that I can achieve a 90 plus score in my out of 100, a 90 plus score in my math class. So yeah, that's good. But the thing is, my plans changed. I was looking for much more variable options than Japan. Right now, I am heading for Australia. Yeah, it never, you know, came to life that I wanted to go to Japan, but now I couldn't, you know. But there is always ways. I just, it's not like my life will end here. I will have to stuck in Australia for my whole life. I can still go to Japan, and I can actually enjoy there instead of because people are saying, hey, you can just go there as a tourist. You will enjoy. You don't have to do this part-time jobs. You don't have to do jobs. You don't have to study and stuff. But I said that was one of the main things. I was going there because I was going to learn Japanese language there. I was going and taking admission in a Japanese language school, which would eventually uh, be I will get a part-time job there, work at a McDonald's or stuff, at a 7-Eleven, get a you know work for like my ass off till 7 to 10, 7 to 12, something like that. People do their work there for 12, 14 hours. I was so prepared for it. I wasn't even prepared for it. I was like, yeah, it's so cool. I will actually do it. I will, you know, there's, they do parties and stuff after, working so hard in the company. Something like this things really amazed me a lot, which many people just hated that about country, about Japan, that this is this, they have this and that over population, of elderly population and stuff. But yeah, you know, they it never affected my decision. The only thing affected my decision was my family condition, and my family didn't want me to go to Japan of many things because they thought that there is no, they you won't get good there financially. There's not a lot of money in Japan. You should rather go to Canada or USA or Australia or UK, something like that. And you don't have to study Japanese there. You already know English or something like that. It just it never grew out of me. I couldn't make it into Japan, but I really I have a friends, lots of friends here who actually got inspired by me, and now they are heading to Japan this year or next year. So which I see, I like, yeah, actually I have something in my life. I can still go to Japan, right? After 3 4 years, after I would have enough money that I would make a one month trip to Japan. I will go to all my favorite places. I really like Mie Prefecture, Kyushu. You know, places which are really, really, really village area. The really rural, where you don't even have a touch of foreign influence. But see, yeah, this is for this video. See you till next time. It took a lot of time to make this video. I was actually recording it fifth time this time. I recorded it 4 times yesterday, but it just never, because lot of reasons I just had to reshoot it. But now I have already shot it all. So let's see if this makes it into the final video. See ya. Thanks for watching. This is Mosage. I'm Yuvraj. Bye bye.